Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep, welcome back to the Butcher Circus. This is my very first video after 1,000th, so here we are. Very happy about all the positive feedback I got from it. It was quite a journey, and yeah, I'm back in this match. I'm actually playing a team that I played against yesterday. This is a team that was made by Foxhound. I'm running his almost his exact setup. I'll explain it in just a second. I'm playing against Darkest Daddy, really marked team. See, I know this fella. I don't think this is a particularly good matchup for us, but you know, we'll try to manage, right? We'll try to manage. So I'm playing this team, don't really have a name for it other than the Foxhound team, though it also very much looks like the Armored Burger comp with the LEPER and the Occultist, but it plays entirely differently. It plays almost a bit more like Shep's Renegades, honestly. It was what Foxhound was saying, that he got the idea from watching the Antiquarian and the LEPER synergy. And that's why he started playing with this. That's why I wanted to try to figure some synergy out between these characters. So yeah, I'm playing against a pretty aggressive team here. One that I haven't really seen before. It looks like a mix and match of stuff. But yeah, we'll see what we can pull off. The idea behind this team is that you have a repulsed Man-at-Arms and a pretty tanky Crusader, because Crusader has nice synergy with the LEPER, and these two characters are very tanky, while the LEPER can go for one-shots, and the Antiquarian has the finisher ability with the Festering Vapors and the finisher. So that's what she's gonna try to pull off here. I'm just gonna click the Crusader for now. The Crusader, the Crusader is a very interesting setup. Foxhound brought some very interesting trinkets. I'm bringing all of them except instead of the Materia Pestis, I'm bringing the Tears of the Lost, because I feel like the team doesn't really have enough offense with the LEPER, but I feel like if I'm in a situation where I really need the Materia Pestis to win, then I would probably lose anyway against like a Salak Prot or something. So I felt like, you know what, just relying on the LEPER for that damage and then having the Tears of the Lost finisher to just try and win after that would be my best choice. So yeah, here we are with the LEPER with Durable Armlet, and look at the HP on this team. 50 on the Man-at-Arms because I have the Kite and the Shield Spike. 52 on the Crusader because I have the Battle Scarred Helm, and 53 on the LEPER because I have the Durable Armlet, which is just a lot. Yeah, it is a lot. Very surprised my opponent decides to just use their Flagellant turn immediately. Looks like they're trying to go for a trade or something. I'm gonna go just for a stun here on the Crusader just to get rid of their healing turn, and we can probably go for a one-shot this round. I could have gone for an immediate shot, but then they could have healed. I could have just hit again. That's true, but this looks fine. Yeah, this looks fine. Okay, well, looks like they're gonna try to finale my LEPER really early, and you know what? It's actually a huge shame that I'm only starting the video on this match, because I played a very cool match before this, but it was against a novice, so I was like, oh, I'm not going to show the match versus a novice. Oh, nice crit. Yeah, I'm not going to show the match versus a novice, it's not going to be good, right? But they had this like really cool DOT team with Flagellant, Doggy, Jester, and Antiquarian. It ended up being so freaking close. They finaled my LEPER really early, but then I failed 2 death blows on their Flagellant with my finisher Antiquarian, so that sucked. but yeah, it was after that I managed to still have this fortress scenario with the Crusader, the Man-at-Arms, and the Antiquarian. My Man-at-Arms ended up going abusive, and with the abusive I was crit repulsing for 21. It was actually freaking brutal. My Crusader went virtuous with focus and kept giving buffs to the Man-at-Arms. It's such a shame that I didn't record that match, because at different points in the match I was like, okay, I better record now. And I was like, no, I already missed the first like few turns. And then I was like, okay, what about now? It's still looking like it's gonna be an awesome match. It ended up being like this really cool DV2, but I was already committed to not recording. It's so stupid, because it was kind of like my warm-up match. I usually play just a warm-up match, not recording, and if it's against an office, I'll just play it out, right? To just kind of like get a feel for the stuff, see how everything's feeling at that moment. And yeah, I totally effed it up. But you know, such is the way of the Butcher Circus. Darkest Daddy really marked team surrenders. He likes to surrender. He does. He definitely misplayed using his Flagellant turn that early. That is something that you... Ooh, 2 level ups, nice. Yeah, that's something that you really don't want to do when you're playing Flagellant against the damage team, especially against the damage LEPER team. It's really gonna suck. It's really gonna suck because, yeah, you just get the UT out of it, but now you don't have access to your Exsanguinate, now you don't have access to your Redeem. And if you don't have a guard or any healer other than the Crusader that can just be immediately stunned, then yeah, there's a decent chance the chop just happens and ruins your win chances. Of course, I could have not rolled for enough and not gotten the crit. Wait, it just said connecting to opponent. It didn't even say we were going to the match, but I mean, sure, let's go. Senken. I've never played against Senken. Yeah, the novice was called Apocalypse. It's such a cool match. You know, it is a shame, but we'll try to. Okay, we'll try to live up to it. I will say I practiced against Foxhound while he was using this team, and I did bring WD, and it was a pretty good win for me. Mostly just because I pulled the men-at-arms. That puts the Leper in a weird spot, and then I can shoot the Leper and focus him down. And after the Leper goes down, the Materia Pestis try to do its thing, and even though there's a lot of defense on here, yeah, I just managed to win. One thing that didn't happen, though, is that I went first with WD, so I just prevented this Bull Arc from ever happening. But now I get the Bull Arc off, so I have really good prot on the men-at-arms after guard, really decent prot on the Crusader. I mean, look at this Crusader. 52 HP, 40 prot. It's nuts. It's actually nuts. And I'm just gonna go Rejuvenating Favors. I just have to press it once, and then I can go Festering 3 times, or even 4 times in a row. We'll see if I can do that. Interestingly, they're going for a slam here. Very interestingly, very interestingly. They might be attempting to stun my Antiquarian soon, I think. I think that might be their game plan here. I'm not entirely sure. My Man-at-Arms is definitely a weird character in this match because he doesn't have Bellow. Really no space for the Bellow here because you still need the command buff. You need the Riposte, you need the guard, and you need the bolster. Foxhound did end up changing out the kite for an exotic snuff, just to like have his guard be slightly more than useless. He did try to do that, but I don't know. I feel like putting exotic snuff on the men-at-arms here kind of just ruins the fun of the team because you have so much HP on your front line, and this men-at-arms is so freaking tanky with that kite. I just felt like, you know, if you go against stuns, then just accept that your men-at-arms is probably gonna get stunned by the Crusader, and that's probably what's gonna happen here too. Yeah. Okay, they're gonna go stun on my Leper. Decent chance that it fails. It's a 60, and it fails. Nice. Beautiful. Actually beautiful. I could go for a guard here, but I don't think that's worthwhile. Either I go Bolster, or I go Retribution. That's really my two choices here. Bolster or Retribution. Honestly, I'm feeling a Bolster, man. I know it looks dumb. I know it looks dumb, but they will have worse hit chances, right? Come on, Chef, it's barely any worse. But Retribution here does nothing, because they're just gonna ignore him. You know what? I'm gonna go Bolster. Bolster versus the WD with my 5 dodge team. Wait, the Leper still doesn't get dodge because of the revenge. I thought he was gonna go up to 10 dodge. That's a shame. That's a shame. Okay, they hit my Crusader here, but look at this. He has so much HP that you have to break through. Like, that's gonna take eons here, bro. That is actually gonna take eons, and it's time to go for pressure. I can go for a Hue, which is decent pressure. I can just go for a Chop. I'll go Chop. Oh, that is a really low roll, dude. I've lost. I can go for a Hue after this, but I feel like I've lost just on that Chop rolling for so low. This is really bad. Yeah, this is really, really bad for me, actually. Because now they're eventually gonna mark someone, and they're gonna figure out that they can just kill someone. Maybe even my Antiquarian if I go Regen. Yeah, like, WD has so many tools. I don't know how good my opponent is at using them, because I haven't played against them before. They're just going Slam. Like, you don't have a Slam Amon. Why do you keep going Slam? Very weird. Very weird decision by my opponent, but, you know, so be it. I could just take cover here, but then I'm gonna get stunned on my Crusader. It's gonna be really bad. And going to take cover again ruins a lot of my game plan, but it will give me regen. Regen is very nice. I could heal first, honestly. Dude, you know what? I'm actually... No, that's dumb, Shep. That's dumb. No, it's actually not. I'm gonna heal first, so I get rid of the guard break on my Crusader, so after this I can go for a guard on him. Because they're definitely going to try to do something about this Crusader, and what I want to do here is I want to make sure the Antiquarian lives long enough to drop a regen and then stays alive after it, and I want to make sure they don't get to just very easily focus on my Crusader with like stun, mark, shoot, because if they go stun here I can't guard because he'd be guard broken, and then they can just go mark and shoot, and yeah, that's all over. My guard break took until the V8's turn to go away. I love Red Hook. I love Red Hook. Okay, they go mark on that. That's perfectly fine. We're gonna go guard here. We have 70 prot. Do not be fooled. 70 prot is hardly a speed bump for an Arbalest with Tiller and Piercing Quarrel. And if I'm not causing any pressure, like with this LEPER, which resists another stun, that's beautiful. But yeah, if I'm not causing any pressure, then it's not even near as cool as it seems. I'm actually... If I move back, they might just shoot her. Yeah, that's the problem. If I move back, they might actually just shoot her. I can't have that happen. Because then all they have to do is shoot me again and I'll be at this store. And they might just crit for my entire health bar anyway. Okay, yeah, there's the crit. That sucks. I might just go Hugh here for pressure. Yeah, let's go Hugh for pressure. Let's go Hugh for pressure. Let's do this. Bring the Abomination down to 0. And they're gonna have to heal, which is fine for them. But at least I give myself a turn. Yeah, I give myself a turn to just go for the finisher. Plus, if they're really greedy and want to go for like a sniper shot, I might just get a 50-50 and maybe win the match. I do have extra death blow resistance with the battle scarred helm, so I have that going for me, and I can still heal that debuff away to have the 83 DVR on there. They're never gonna get a kill through caltrips. They could get a kill with sniper shot, yeah. And it's not as likely as it usually is though. Instead of a 55, it's gonna be a 47. And let's be honest, 47 is kind of a joke. Yeah, like 47 is... Okay, that is a very weird move by my opponent. I can go for a Festering Vapor's Death Blow here. Oh, it's a 50-50, Shep. Are you sure you want to go 50-50? 50-50 going once! And I don't get it. Okay, that sucks. That sucks, but you know, it is what it is. They only did 4 damage with the slam, which is really funny. What are they gonna try to do here? They're still not healing. They're still not healing. What? They move forward with their BH so they can go Holy Lance at the Crusader. Dude, okay, I love the cooking. I love the cooking, but this is not the kitchen for it, man. This is not the kitchen to cook what you're cooking with. Like, whatever you're doing, I don't think it's a good idea. Like, they missed the Holy Lance because of the bolster value. Dude, that's so crazy. Like, I'd go first anyway, right? Like, they can Holy Lance me down to 0 here, then I heal, then they shoot me, and then I can heal, or I can go for another kill. Now it's going to be an 80 on that Abomination, and then because I clear the debuff, their chance to kill me would only be like a 40, and then I can heal again, I can guard. Like, it was, and I'm a LEPER. I'm a LEPER team. I win a 3v3. I win a 3v3 because I'm playing LEPER. Like, very weird decision by my opponent there, but honestly, that's what every freaking WD player does. They just do something that doesn't work. I feel like that's what happens all the time, because all my opponent had to do was pull my Man-at-Arms immediately, and, well, I mean, I did go Bulwark, so it was always going to be a bit harder. But yeah, most of what they have to do is just kind of just disrupt, and they went for push with the Abomination, and they didn't even have the chances for it. Yeah, so honestly, the Death Blow res on the Battle Scarred Helm makes me... Oh, okay, it's a Cache Stress. I'm fucked. I'm so fucked. Yeah, I don't think this is a good time to be playing this team. It is a Cache Stress with Bleeding Skull. That's based. That is very based. But yeah, they go first, which means I might not get my Bulwark off. I definitely want to get it off. Yeah, I definitely want to get it off. Cache Stress, dude. This team is like my nemesis right now, because I play something and it's gonna just disrupt the hell out of me and make it impossible for me to win. I mean, if they get a 40% chance push, no, it's a 30. If they get a 30% push here against the LEPER, it's over. Immediately over. Like, I can't do anything. It's I really might as well just stop playing. You know, it is actually over if that happens. I'm just gonna go for this. They do have Intim, but I'm fine. I have Tears of the Lost here, and I have 2 Virtue Chances on this team. Keep that in mind. 2 Virtue Chances with the Sacred Blade and with the Tears of the Lost. So yeah, I have that going for me. If they want to really wail in on my Antiquarian with their stuff, then they might have to just suffer the consequences. I imagine that they want to go Vendetta first before they go Duelist Advance. I could go for like a bolster. I could go for like a bolster and then Retribution next turn, but what they're gonna do is that they're gonna go Vendetta and then they go first and they go immediately into the Grape Shot before I can drop my Retribution, which actually really sucks if that were to happen. So I'm actually just gonna click the Retribution immediately. Let's drop it on the High Man here, because he's the one that's gonna be trying to hit into my man-at-arms with the grape shots, and yeah, I guess I'll just go bolster next round maybe. I kind of need the accuracy. Yeah, having Protector Sky Shield Spike, this is only 95 accuracy on the repulse, which is really low. Oh, and they have Intimidate, which kind of just ruins my LEPER. Yeah. Yeah, Intimidate kind of just ruins my LEPER. I have to heal the Crusader, but... that's bad. Yeah, the LEPER just ruins mine. Oh well, what can you do, right? What can you do? Alright, what can you do? I feel like this is gonna make for a fun match, though. I feel like it's gonna make for a fun match. Okay, they failed the Vendetta debuff. That's great. I'm gonna go Revenge, because it's gonna be a long battle. This is a battle-long buff, so it would be silly of me not to do this. I could go Guard to prevent more Intims from coming down, but then I feel like they're just gonna go like Duelist Advanced Slam, or then, I mean, I don't get my bolster off. Overall, it's just not gonna feel too great. Yeah, they're gonna drop another Intim. I can heal here, and I might go for a heal here, but I feel like Bulwark of Light is generally more value than the heal is right now. But do I go Bulwark of Light first, or do I go Bolster first? It's actually a really difficult choice, but I'm gonna go Bulwark first before they, like, go Duelist Advance into Slam. I feel like this is a bit better for me. Yeah, and they can pull my men-at-arms in this situation too, so yeah, it's gonna be rough. It's definitely gonna be rough, and it's not like I'm playing Shep's Renegade, so I don't have, like, a finale to try and like duke it out here. Okay, they do that, which I'm fine with. I'm gonna go Bolster now against the Stress. And yeah, I'm kind of just buffing up, and I don't really have anything going, but my opponent doesn't really have too much going either. They're just stressing my LEPER out, and my LEPER is going to be very difficult to kill, because I'm going to have Regen soon, I'm going to have Solemnity, and I'm going to have a potential Guard here with the Man-at-Arms, and yeah, 2 Solemnities, very difficult to actually kill this freaking LEPER. So yeah, they can try, but they won't really succeed too easily. Are they going to go for the push? They are. If they get the 10, I'd go insane. Okay, they don't get a 10, we don't get a clip. We don't get a clip, not yet at least. And I can go for my very low damage LEPER move. Hooray. How much damage is it? 9 to 17. Yeah, that's a joke. That is actually a joke. I'm just gonna heal myself here. Yeah, I'll just do this, get my HP back, get some anti-stress going. They have drop 1 transform, which I guess I could be seen as good if I'm trying to stall. This isn't really a stall team though, you know. Oh god, okay, they do that. I'm still gonna go Regen, especially because they have Repulse with Vendetta, so... yeah, Repulse with Vendetta, not really too cool. Rejuvenating Vapors is a very cool move though. Yeah, especially with Tears of the Lost, like, this is gonna make my opponent's life, like, a lot harder. They can prevent it from happening too much with Demon's Pull, but, yeah. I'm still at, like, 0 damage here, so I have to, like, heal. But if I heal, then she stays, like, way back. I have to go take cover again, actually. Yeah, so I can have my Repulse back up. I have to go take cover again. This kind of sucks. This does kind of suck. I'm gonna do it. I might still get virtues. It's fine, chat. It's fine. They're probably gonna stun me here. I imagine. Dude, this freaking team. This freaking Kashi Stress team. So broken. So broken. That's what it is. It's so broken. We can handle it, though. We can handle it. Okay, they haven't dropped a Withstand yet, but I mean, it makes sense, right? They don't really need it. Oh, one thing they can do is that they can go into him on my Man-at-Arms and reduce my damage really heavily. Yeah, there is one thing that they can do. I kind of forgot that it was a thing. I'm just gonna... maybe it's time to heal the LEPER. Yeah, because they've already used their Intem and their Weakening Curse. So maybe it is time to heal the LEPER. Let's go for it before I can't. I could go for a stun here too, but... yeah, let's just heal the LEPER. Nice heal, big crits. Gets rid of all the HP damage they've done so far. And I have my damage again. Yeah, with the Revenge now, so I might actually do some very decent damage here. They're gonna go for the Affliction on me, which makes sense. Oh, I missed the freaking Repulse. Yeah, I figured that could happen. I go Hopeless. That is fine, as long as I don't go first. It could move me back, but I am a chop LEPER, so it shouldn't be the end of the world for me here. I'm gonna go for it. Let's see. I shouldn't have minus damage. Yeah, I don't. I do 16. Yeah, I do pretty good damage here. Yeah, that's a one-shot. Abomination has to heal himself now because I still have the Retribution to go for the kill. So yeah, I think my opponent kind of misplayed their turns here, wailing in too many debuffs on my LEPER, and then allowing me to just get a lot of value out of a rally to the flame. Dude, this team is nice. This team by Foxhound, it's nice. Like, it's definitely plays very differently from pretty much everything else, but it generally feels nice. Yeah, generally feels like a nice team to be playing. It has some cool niches, and it's not really too oppressive against anything. It just feels like you play LEPER and you have fun. It feels a bit like that. Then again, I haven't played into Prot yet, so I'm not entirely sure. The setup is very weird. Not having Zealous and oh shit. Okay, good. I don't just lose my life and like my livelihood immediately. That makes me feel very nice. I have minus damage because I went first, but it should be fine here. 10 to 18. Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, it's minus 20 going first, right? Let me check real quick. Yeah, minus 20 going first. It's fine, it's fine. Alright, they're gonna heal here for sure, but that is gonna add 1 debuff. They heal for 14. And bleed. No, no bleed. Yeah, but that's 1 debuff from the bleeding skull. They're getting bled. I want to go for a stun here on this Iron Man before they... I mean, a stun on this Abomination before they manage to just go for Duel's Advance and prevent it from happening. So yeah, let's do that. And kind of just keep it moving, right? You're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna... yeah, probably just drop more regens. Probably just drop more regens, because they're going for a lot of damage moves. Oh, you know what I could do? Do I go first? No, I don't. Yeah, I don't go first. I think that would be too greedy here. I was thinking of going like Festering Vapors into a Retribution, and then maybe into another Festering Vapors, but... yeah, my chance of blighting is really low. I think that would be a bit too greedy of me to do. So yeah, I'm just gonna go guard on this Antiquarian. I know it looks weird to guard the Antiquarian here, but I feel like their Demon's Pool is actually like my biggest weakness here, because their Demon's Pool kind of just makes it so I can't use my regen, and my Rejuvenating Vapors is actually my biggest strength, because they can do a lot of stress, but they can't really handle the regen. They don't do enough damage to counter it. It just heals way too much for them. Way too much. They might go for another purge here. I might get pushed. You know, I might get pushed. Let's see. Does it happen? Do I get pushed? I don't. Good. Justice. Close. Justice. Says the Shepherd Doggy. I could go stun. I feel like that's not worth it. I'm just gonna keep my Crusader turn to heal. And just go for another Rejuvenating Vapors right now. Yeah. I feel like this team could benefit from having like a Glorious Standard Inspiring Cry Crusader. Yeah, I feel like it could definitely benefit from that, but Blood of Light just feels really nice. You just get so much prot and HP on these characters with Battle Scarred Helmet. It feels very novel to do. Yeah, it feels very novel to do. Okay, that's a lot of damage they've dealt. Do you think Crypt Shot does 8? Probably. How many damage debuffs are on there? A bit. Let's go... I mean, I don't think it does 8, no. Not against... Oh, 10 prot. Where did my prot go? Ah, because it just went for the freaking thing. I don't have 30 prot anymore. Silly ship. Okay, let's go for the chop then. I only have minus 20 damage. 14 to 25. 1 off! But it's fine. I will be able to... No, I won't be able to go for a Caliber to use my Antiquarian turn. Oh, silly Shepherd Doggy. Silly Shepherd Doggy. Where to use my Antiquarian turn? Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I should be a bit more careful, because she is my finisher turn. Should be a bit more careful with this. They hit for 7, that's fine. Yeah, I had the minus damage here on my mana arms. I kind of wanted to like go click first, but you know, itty what itty. I could go for a stun kill, or I could go for Retribution. I'm gonna go Retribution first. 2 to 3. Yeah, let's do this on the LEPER. I will have a 25 to get the kill, and a 40 to get the stun too, so we're in decent shape. Why does this occultist keep critting, by the way? He keeps getting more healing skills, and when he has bleeding skill, that actually helps a fair bit. Yeah, that actually helps a fair bit. He's a generally pretty nice healer. If he goes Slam here, I will get 2 characters at this store. Yeah, he goes Slam on my Crusader. I will get 2 characters at this store out of this. If I hit, mind you. 85. Okay, I get a crit. Lovely. I have 2 characters at this store, and I have a finisher Antiquarian. This is when having the finisher Antiquarian just feels so freaking nice, by the way, because she can just go like brrr, and it's a 50-50 to get the kill. It's a coin flip. It feels like it's not a 50-50 most of the time, though. It feels like either the game is completely in your favor and you get 2 of them, or you just fail 2 of them in a row. With the coin flips, feels like it's match dependent rather than anything else. Wow, going for the heal on the Abomination here is very wild, because I mean, I guess he has minus death blow rest, but he's already used both transforms, and your Leper still has both his solemnities. So I feel like that's a very weird move, just letting me go for the 50-50 on the Leper here, and I get it. It's beautiful. I actually get it, and I think I've beaten it. I think I've beaten the Kashi stress. It's actually a team that's kind of cursed me recently. That has kind of cursed me. I've had such a rough time against it, but yeah, Ucrop surrenders. We take the W with this freaking Leper. Dude, he's massive. He's massive. This is a cool team. I guess I'm just gonna call it the Foxhound team. Yeah, because it is his. He's still testing it. He's still experimenting. Maybe gonna change some stuff around. But honestly, it's a very nice, very novel team. I like it. I like it. Well, GG's my opponents. Hope y'all enjoyed today's video. And I'll see you again another time. Cheers.